Why are women finding it more and more difficult nowadays to find a man that will marry them? Well, the first factor is quite simple. There is simply a lack of wifey mentalities and values amongst the current climate of modern women. Women frown upon and even stigmatize the traditional gender roles that were conventionally associated with being a wife, such as the stereotypical cooking and cleaning, the being submissive, being respectable, being feminine, and carrying themselves with class and integrity, as well as respecting their husband's wishes. You even hear stupid nonsensical shit today, such as, I'm not doing wifey shit for a man that's not my husband. Then you look at the fact that their priorities are out of whack, such as seeking validation and attention from strangers on social media for social media clout, and prioritizing getting their degrees in their careers over settling down and starting a family at the peak of their sexual market value. Then you have the unrealistic expectations, the Disney fantasy fairy tale, the happily ever after, the soulmates, the one, believing that love should be as idealistic as it is in their heads, and at the first sign of trouble or at the reality of it not being that, they think the grass is greener on the other side and they leave because they think they have an abundance of options. In reality, they don't. The delusion and entitlement, believing that they deserve the world when they've done nothing to deserve the world, and believing that they are the ones who have to settle when they themselves are a settlement, especially if they're relatively unattractive, overweight, have kids, or are over the age of 27. The ignorance of male desires, such as men preferring neoteny, youth, a healthy BMI, and a beautiful waist-to-hip ratio, as well as femininity, agreeableness, compassion, politeness, loyalty, low in neuroticism, and high sexual selectivity. Most modern women simply don't demonstrate conducive interdependent behaviors or attitudes, and are not the women that men will want to settle down, start, and build a family with.